So a select few from India's automotive media fraternity were handpicked to be in Japan in October 2010 to get the first feel of the Etios. Besides them, some of the general media pool was also invited. After all, besides me and two of my colleagues from NDTV, others outside Toyota hadn't actually seen the Etios at all up till now. So there was palpable excitement for the team and nervousness too. The idea was to get some first reactions, with 6 weeks still to go for the launch. The setting was Toyota's driver training circuit within the Fuji Speedway, about 100 kilometers from Tokyo, on what turned out to be a rather dull day, but just weather-wise. Alright, so all the action is out on the track because all the Indian journalists have been let loose here, but it's not really the most ideal conditions. Now, if you think about it, the fact that the track's wet helps us get a little better understanding on how the car handles in such conditions, but it's a bit of a downer because what's happened is that, not much of a view. I mean, take my word for it, but those clouds back there, well, Mount Fuji is somewhere behind them, and it would have been a stunning view if it had been a cloudless day. But let me not go on about that. The point being that, yes, these cars are here, the first impressions are being captured, and perhaps the more interesting part of the story for us right now is the fact that while you do have the cars, both the sedan and the hatch, out on the track, it's back there that a lot of action is happening too because, well, Toyota management is actually picking up some instant feedback from all the Indian motoring journalists. So some quick pointers coming in, some quick feedback, some of that could still be incorporated into the car before the launch. All right, the sedan is back and I'm finally getting to drive it. It's a fairly growly engine. Now, let's see how it does out there. Oh, and in case you were wondering what my first impressions were, lots of mid-range torque. That's the first impression that I'm picking up, because don't forget that unlike the hatch, this is a much larger engine, 1.5 liters, and you can tell the difference. There's definitely a lot more go on this car. Now, the single wiper in the front might seem a little bit odd, but it does the job, and well, some of us have seen this, especially on models from, let's say, Fiat. The overall impression of the cabin, again, is not one that's very plush, but yet it's very functional. You've got pretty much everything that you need here. Not the best weather to check out the air conditioning, but it seems fairly ample. Now, the other point that's worth mentioning here is the gear stick. It's nice and notchy. It has a good feel to it. It's sporty, and both on the hatch and on the sedan, what's nice is that you can stay in overdrive. You can sort of push the car along, even drop down to speeds of about 30, 35, and you don't have to downshift. And in our cities and in our traffic, that's going to be a big, big plus. So for me, that's one of the biggest takeaways besides the torque that I've already mentioned.